Today, I'm abandoning the campfire, and I will survive 99 nights in the forest living at a well. I'm not allowed to return to the campfire, I can't craft, I can't cook, and most importantly with no defense. I have no idea how I survive against the hungry creatures at nighttime. So I'll be giving myself 10 days to gather as many resources, and then I'm forced to stay at a well. Alright, so let's just go ahead and dump this all in the fire, and bam, just like that, fire level 2. So with the rest of our logs, we are going to go ahead and get ourselves this map, and we are going to place it outside of the campfire so that when the fire does run out after day 10, we can come back to the campfire over here, and we can just look at this physical map. But now I'm just quickly going to go ahead, and there we go, fire level 3 just like that. So now let's go ahead and get some fuel and some scrap, and let's try to max out this fire as fast as we can. And I do see a barn over here, so let's just quickly go ahead and loot up this crate. And we got a old flashlight, which is still not bad because we do need some protection from the deer at nighttime. And since there is a wolf here, let's go ahead, and there we go, we got the wolf pelt. And I'm not gonna lie, I do need your foot, so there we go, let's go. So we are spending 99 nights at a well. This is one of the smallest structures in this game. So huge shout out to Sword Fam for this idea. Y'all the goats for real. As always, I'm going to take on this challenge and let me know where else I should challenge myself. And please make it challenging for me. Alright, very quickly, let's go ahead, dump this all in there. And now let's go ahead and pick up this bunny foot and get ourselves this good sack. And then with this wolf pelt, we will go ahead and get ourselves this spear, just because this good axe, there's no point in getting it because we're not going to bother farming wood until we get this strong axe or if we get a chainsaw. So now very quickly before we do leave this campfire, I am going to get this crafting bench level 2 and get a sundial and this compass because I do want to know where all the kids are and I do want to know what time it is for this day cycle. Perfect, we did find a house over here, so let's go ahead and loot up this crate, and in the meanwhile I am going to pick up all of these chairs. And we got, oh my god, we got a seed box. Are you kidding me? And there we go, just like that, we already found the well. So this is where we're going to be spending 99 nights inside of. And I'm not going to lie, I don't know how I'm going to make this happen, but chances are if you are watching this video, we did make it happen. But as for now, let's just continue looting up because we only have 10 days right now to loot up before we leave this campfire. I do see another house over here, so I am just going to pick up these chairs, and I'm not going to bother looting up this crate because it is complete dookie. Alright, let's go ahead and dump this in here because we can't forget about these chairs. Perfect, it was enough for fire level 4. And since we're already here at Dino Kid's cave, I might as well get rid of all of these wolves, so later on when we do come back, we just need to pick up the kid. So I'll just throw the key there for now, and we'll come back here later on. And I will pick up this wolf corpse because that is basically a fuel canister because of how much fuel it adds to the fire. And we did find another well, let's go! So we do have choices for these wells as well, but I will decide later on. But as for now, let's just continue looting. And there is a coal piece over here, so let's pick that up. And oh my gosh, we found a bandage. Perfect, we're gonna need a lot more heals. So we found a rifle, that's so OP right now. And in this tower, I'm just gonna take that piece of coal, and that's pretty much all I need. So let's just get out of there. Ooh, perfect, another house. Let's go ahead and check this out. And oh my gosh, a med kit, I'll take that. And it seems like the carnival is in town, but we are gonna make our way there after day 10 just because we gotta make the most of our days right now. Oh my gosh, there's like 4 alpha wolves behind me. Let's just go ahead and take care of these guys because if I can get their pelt, that means I will get a giant sack. And sadly, we did not get that pelt, but we did get a ton of steak, so I'll eat that and I'll pop a bandage. Oh my gosh, I'll get rid of you because you're so annoying. And we got the pelts, let's go. So I'm pretty sure the pelt trader is gonna come back on day 5 or day 7. So when he does come back, we will trade with him. And we did find a clinic, let's go. So there should be at least 2 bandages over here, so let's loot up this bandage. Let's take these chairs. Perfect, there's 3 bandages in total, so we'll take all of that. Alright, so very quickly, let's dump the tire in there, and we do have some chairs, so let's dump that all in there first, and now the rest we will dump inside of here. And sadly, that still wasn't enough, but that's fine because we'll just make our way back out there. Ooh, I did find a fuel canister, let's go. And I do want to check out this barn, so let's quickly check this bad boy out, and there is absolutely no fuel in here. Are you kidding me? So let's just go ahead and get rid of all of these wolves over here so that when we do come back here later on, we just have to take the Kraken girl and we are good. But as for now, let's take all of these fuel canisters and let's continue looting up. And we did find the stronghold, so let's make sure we got this marked on our map, and we'll come back here on day 5 to get those cultist gems, just so that we can get a max multiplier by the time we leave this campfire. And oh my gosh, I could really use a piece of cake right now. Oh, how did this wolf get inside? We found cake. Let's go. Wait, I need to eat this piece of cake. What am I doing? What am I doing? Let's try this again, and let's eat this piece of cake. Perfect. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. He's a bit too close right now. Ooh, another fuel canister. So let's go ahead and pick that bad boy up. We'll just take that piece of coal and leave over here. And bam, fire level 5 just like that. So now we're able to get this giant sack and the strong axe and the strong flashlight. So let's waste no time and make our way to the outer end of the map because that's where all the good loot is. Alright, let's go ahead and loot up this gold chest over here, and let's see what we get out of our first gold chest. And we got, oh my god, we got the giant sack on the first try. Let's go. Oh my gosh, there's 2 fuel canisters over here, so let's pick that up. And oh my gosh, there's another giant sack. Are you kidding me? Let's take all of these fuel canisters, and I do see rifle ammo there, so we'll pick that up because we do need some more ammo for that. What's inside of this shed? And oh my gosh, there's an oil barrel. We'll probably be able to get this fire to level 6 by the time we get back to this campfire. As for now, let's go ahead and loot up this chest, and hopefully we get this strong axe. And we got, oh, we got a med kit. That's actually even better. And we did get a strong flashlight. Let's go. So all we're missing now is this strong axe, but we can probably get it with that pelt that we have inside of the base. So let's just continue picking up scrap, and we should be good for this night. And let's pick up this bandage real quick, and hopefully we can get the strong axe. We got a strong axe, so let's just make our way back to this campfire now. I completely forgot, but there are cultists over here, so let's just go ahead and take care of them. But I'm not gonna lie, this was actually pretty easy because it's already done. So let's go ahead and take this cultist gem because that's exactly what we came here for. And let's dump the rest inside of here, and bam, just like that, we have fire level 6. And we do have a bunch of scrap on the floor, so let's pick it all up. And just like that, we have 145 scrap, so that should be enough. And then we also have the giant sack, the strong axe, and the strong flashlight. So let's go ahead and give the pelt trader the alpha wolf pelt, and we're just gonna get some ammo because we already have everything. Very quickly, I do want to show y'all that we do need some more cultist gems. So if y'all look over here, we need 2 cultist gems for this crafting bench level 4, 1 for this giant bed, and 1 for this oil drill, and we only have 1 right now. So let's go ahead and make our way to this stronghold because it's open now. And I do hope we get a chainsaw from the ruby chest because that's gonna save us a lot of time farming up logs. But anyways, let's just go ahead and clear out this level 1 stronghold. And this should be fairly easy because if you watch my other videos, y'all know that we do this within 8 minutes. Let's just go ahead, shoot him with the laser beam, and get rid of the crossbow guy first because he is so annoying to deal with. Anyways, same thing on the second level, and bam, last floor. Let's take it on. Okay, let's get rid of him first, and then go in circles with these guys. And now this is gonna be the last stack, so let's go ahead and just take out our spear, and we can just go in circles now. Bam, just like that, the gate is open. So first things first, let's go ahead and take these cultist gems because that's what we came here for. And then out of the ruby chest, we got a chainsaw. Let's go. Oh my gosh, that's gonna save us so much time farming logs now. And of course, I do want some diamonds, so let's loot this up. So now if y'all look, we do have 3 cultist gems, so let's go ahead and get this crafting bench level 4. And now we are missing a ton of logs. So let's go ahead and farm up some logs, and I'll see you all in a little bit.
A few minutes later.
Alright, so almost after 2 days, we have 159 logs. So let's just go ahead and buy out all of these beds now. And I will go ahead and also get this giant bed. And just like that, we have all 4 of the beds. So let's just go ahead and drop them down for now. We'll place them down before we leave this campfire. But as for now, let's just clean up a little bit. So with the rest of our logs, we are going to go ahead and just buy 10 farm plots. Perfect. So now I'm going to go ahead and pick up the rest of the saplings and then make our way to this well. Perfect. So I found the well that we are going to be spending 99 nights inside of. So let me just quickly get rid of that cherry over there. So we are going to be planting saplings all around this well. But first, I do want to place all of these farm plots. So let's just go ahead and place down all of these farm plots 1 by 1. So I'll plant 1 over there. We'll plant 1 over here. We'll plant another right over here. And the rest, we are just going to go ahead and just place it straight like that. Perfect. Just like that, we have 10 farm plots planted all around. So let's just go ahead and plant down these saplings now. And I will make sure that there are no gaps because we do need to make sure that this is sealed out. Because if it's not sealed, then the deer will make his way inside. And I do not want that. And just like that, we got the first line done with. And I'm not going to lie, it's only day 7, so we do have a lot of time to do this. So let's just go back and pick up the rest of the saplings. Alright, we got some more saplings, so let's go ahead and waste no time and just plant them all down 1 by 1 over here. And so far, so good. So let's just go ahead and eat this morsel and bring some food back. Alright, let's dump this all all in there, and I will eat some of the food. So now I'm just gonna go ahead and start saving these kids, but we won't place them down just yet. So let's make our way towards Dino Kid. Perfect, here we are, and we already killed the wolf, so we're just gonna go ahead and pick up the kid. And now let's make our way towards Kraken Girl. And the great thing about this is that we already killed the wolves over here too, so let's just go ahead and pick up this Kraken Girl. And now I will stay out for a bit longer because I do want to farm up some fuel so that the fire is maxed out once again when we do leave it. And we do have to be careful because the bears are over here. And oh my gosh, we found a kiwi. Let's grab him, and oh my gosh, I'll take that fuel canister and get out of there. Oh my gosh, another kiwi. Let's grab him, and there is a piece of cake that I do want to eat. All right, let's just go ahead and take care of these cultists because with this raid we will be able to get this oil drill. So let's get rid of this last guy right over here, and there we go. We got the last cultist gem that we need, and we just have to farm up some more logs. But I'm not gonna lie, I do want this to be more challenging, so I won't get this oil drill. There we go. So now let's go ahead and make our way towards this squid kid because I do want this multiplier almost maxed out by the time we leave. Ooh, we did find a bandage over here, so I'll take that. And the bears are right over there, so let's go ahead and deal with them now. So all we have to do is just spam our rifle and our laser gun. But it seems like they are dead now, so let's throw the key in there. Let's grab the squid kid, and then out of the chest we did get a diamond, so I'll take that. Okay, before we even leave here, I do see a couple fuel canisters, so let's pick that up and then make our way towards this campfire once again. All right, we made it back, so let's just go ahead, dump everything in here, and our fire is maxed out once again. So let's just go ahead and place down these beds now because I don't want to forget about this. So let's go ahead and mark out this koala girl now, and we will save her probably on the next night, not tonight, because I do need to make the most of tonight before we do leave. And we do have a lot of leftover scrap, so let's just go ahead and buy out all of these bear traps, and then I will just buy some lightning rods. And there we go, we have a lightning rod base now, just for now until we leave. And just like that, we are not allowed back inside of this campfire. So let's just go ahead and make our way towards our actual base now, and we are leaving with an 8x multiplier, so that will be a 9x multiplier very soon when we do save this koala girl. All right, so this is our base so far, and it's actually looking pretty good. We have two sides completely covered off, and all the farm plots did grow in. Oh my gosh, this is actually looking really good. So let's just empty out our sack now, and we do have 2 kiwis that we trapped inside of our base. So before I even do start with saving all of the kids, I do want to do the carnival. So let's go ahead and do this real quick because I am trying to get that scythe. So there we go, that's one game right over there. And let's just throw these basketballs now. Bam, just like that, 3 in a row. So let's just get the air rifle now, and this is the last game. There we go, that's 5 in a row. So let's drop this air rifle and make our way inside. All right, this should be fairly easy. We just have to follow all of the arrows and we should be good. All right, this should be the last one, and yeah, perfect, there it is. So let's just go ahead and loot up this coffin, and I hope I get this scythe. I mean, we got bouncing blades, and that's not too bad, so we will use that against the bears at Koala Girls. Alright, here is the well, so I guess we're just gonna have to stay on top of it for now. And I mean, I don't think the wolves will be able to get us. Thankfully, the kiwis are not moving out of place, so they are doing a good job. The owl just keeps going up and down, and I mean, the wolves are not spawning in, so I would actually say this is a success. I guess it's gonna get more challenging when the fire does run out, and stay tuned for that because I don't even know what I'm gonna do. Alright, we made it to the cave, so let's just go ahead and deal with these 6 bears now. And I do have the bouncing blades, so let's just go ahead and use them. And oh my gosh, they're doing pretty good. And this is the last bear, and there we go. Just like that, we cleared out all of the bears. So let's pick up a bear pelt because I do want that as decoration for later on. Pick up the koala girl, and we did get a ruby chest. And we did get, oh my god, we got thorn body. That's so good. So now we have the thorn body and the chainsaw. Our luck is pretty good. Let's pick up this oil barrel because I also want to bring that back to the base. Bam, just like that, we have a 9x multiplier now. And I did find this taming flute over here, so let's go ahead and pick this up because I do want a friend inside of our base later on. But as for now, let's make our way towards this base because it is about to turn nighttime. Alright, so let's just go ahead and empty our sack for now. But in the morning, we will have to start farming up some saplings, just because we do need to fully close off this base if we want to live inside of it. I'll just go ahead and tame myself my first friend. There we go. So let's just go ahead and feed him a steak and a morsel, and we do have to do this another 2 times. And there we go, we got our boy Dash with us. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm not a big fan of that name, so let's just rename him to my boy 7. And we did survive the night, so let's just go ahead and farm up some saplings now. And I'm not gonna lie, these kiwis are not gonna be able to run away from me because I'll just keep picking them back up and throwing them inside of my well. Perfect, and just like that, we finished out another wall. So all we really have to do is this wall right over here. Oh my gosh, the deer is out. So I do want to test out this well, even though it's not fully fortified, and let's just see if anything does happen. Oh my gosh, are you guys seeing this right now? Oh my god, we are so close to this deer right now. Oh my gosh, he did jump up, so we do have to find another spot for now. But when this base is fully fortified, I think we will be safe. So I guess we'll just stay in here for now, and ooh, a bandage, I'll take that. All right, so we do have some more saplings, so let's just go ahead and plant them all down. And we do have to watch out for this thunderstorm because I am not trying to get striked right now. And there we go, just like that, this side is completely filled out. And I will get a couple more saplings in the morning probably, just to completely shut it off. Alright, we actually got some saplings right now, so let's just go ahead and close off any gaps that we see. But I think we did a pretty good job. So we'll just have to wait one more night, and then all of these trees will grow in. But it looks like the kiwis did run away, so we are gonna go ahead and grab them back. Alright, Mr. Kiwi, you can't get too far. And where is your brother? Alright, kiwis, I'm gonna throw you. Oh my gosh. The owl got inside. And there we go. Just like that, we are halfway through this challenge. As for now, let's just go out and explore while we can before this fire does run out. And ooh, we found an oil barrel and a piece of cake, so I'll grab that for now. Oh my gosh, another barrel, I'll take that. And hopefully we can find some more kiwis, because I do want to kidnap some more. Let's go, we found another kiwi. Let's kidnap him. Alright, so let's just go ahead and empty out our sack, and we got more oil barrels than we did kiwis. So let's just go ahead and organize this up. And are you kidding me? They escaped again? Oh look, he's trying to make his way back inside. Where did your brother go? Because he disappeared. Oh my gosh, I can't find this last kiwi. Okay, I guess we'll come back and find him later, but as for now, I do want to make my way inside. And if you're wondering how I'm going to get inside, this is the only way to get inside. You have to jump on that rock and then jump in. The other kiwi was right over here the whole time. He didn't even leave. I think we should survive tonight, even though the trees didn't fully grow in. And oh my gosh, it's telling us that the campfire is almost out. So that means the deer is going to be hungry every single night now. But that's actually perfect timing because we just finished this base. And there it is. The fire has gone out. And there we go. Just like that, all of the trees grew in. So very quickly, I do want to do a tour of this base. So let's make my way outside. And just to show y'all, look at this. It is completely fortified all around. There's absolutely no way for anyone to get inside unless they make a jump. But first, I do want to pick him up because I don't know why he's outside. And what's pretty cool about 7 is we can use him to get inside of the base. And then this is the base that I'm working with right now. And we have a bunch of farm plots all around the base, so our hunger will never go down with this. And then we do have a bunch of oil barrels, so if we do want to get this fire going, we can go ahead and do that. And then most importantly, we do have my friends over here. So we have my boy over here who's inside of this well, and then my other friends, wait, they escaped? Are you kidding me? Here are my other 2 friends, and they seem to enjoy this place too because there's unlimited food. And since we just finished our base, we are gonna test out our base tonight with the hungry deer. Alright, so it just turned nighttime and I don't hear the deer at all. Oh my gosh, I hear the deer. And oh my gosh, he made his way inside. Are you kidding me? Why did it take so long for this deer to pop out? That made no sense. Okay, so we might have a little bit of trouble over here, but what are you doing here, bro? Let's flashlight him again, and I do want to pick him up because he left for no reason. And oh my gosh. Okay. Let's just pop a bandage and stay away from this deer. Alright, so we got some more saplings. So let me just look around this base, and I do see some gaps over here, so let's close this part off. So alright, this part is completely sealed off, so let's just look again, and this part seems to be good. Maybe we'll just close it off over there. I think it's good enough like that, so I guess we'll just wait and see what happens now. And since these kiwis keep leaving, I am gonna go ahead and drop another 2 inside over there. Oh my gosh, if you guys look over here, there are a bunch of cultists and they're just making their way inside of this campfire. And what's pretty cool about this map placement is if y'all look, we don't have access to this map over here, but we do have access to this physical map over here. So if you want to make our way to the stronghold, we just have to go northwest and we will make it over there. But I'm not gonna lie, we don't need anything from over there anymore, so I guess we'll just make our way back to the space. And I'm not gonna bother dealing with those cultists because that is not my problem anymore. Oh my gosh, the deer came out right away. Are you kidding me? I didn't even have a chance to breathe. Alright, so the trees I did plant, they grew in, so I guess we'll find out if we can survive tonight. Alright, so it is nighttime now, so let's see if the deer does come inside now after the reinforcements. And oh my gosh, the deer did come back inside. Are you kidding me? We gotta keep running. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Okay, he did make his way inside, which kind of sucks. So I guess we're just gonna have to run around for now until this deer does go away. Alright, so we survived another night, but I'm not gonna lie, staying inside of this well is gonna be pretty hard. Oh my gosh, we are so close. We have 3 seconds on the dot. Come on, we are so close. And there we go. After 90 minutes, we survived 99 nights inside of a well. Thankfully, I still have 2 of my friends over here, but 1 did escape, and well, I think I'll let him escape now because it has been a while. Anyways, hopefully you all enjoyed the video, and if you did, please drop a like and subscribe for more content like this, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace!